Welcome back, session 20. We paused mid-battle for a quick break for the players, and we are back at it, and this is Act 3.
Whose turn was it?
I believe you just got stabbed. I did some maneuvering, and Regali, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay. I would like to take a turn with the stabby. Seems to be going so well for the Kenkus. 14.
Damage?
3.
That's all you needed to put him down.
I might as well have just done vicious mockery again at this point.
Right. Now listen, as you put him down, the secret door opens, and standing there with his hand crossbow, and he shoots at you.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
And then he kind of rolls back into the shadow and the door closes.
Oh,
Wait, the door that my sphere was behind?
All right. So
No, his door. It has 2 doors. There's like an airlock.
yeah, there's a door here,
Oh, okay.
and there's a door here.
So the one is hiding in the airlock.
So right in this area here is a secret passageway. And that's where
Secret
he is.
tunnel. Secret tunnel.
So let's see if he hits you. And he does not get his full bonus. And he rolls a 5.
I did say I moved to be in the way of him and
So, pew!
Regali.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But he would have missed me too.
With a 5.
Yeah.
And he retreats. And the door closes. Frederick.
yeah. Any enemies around us right now?
I don't believe to...
I thought there was one engaged with
Yeah.
Frederick, and I tried
He's-
to take him out, and I missed.
That's right.
He's right in your face.
I couldn't remember if I'm so used to you when you attack things, they just die. So I was just surprised. Oh, he's still here? All right, I'll attack him. That is a 15 to hit.
Damage.
All right. 5 damage.
Ember.
Yes. Okay,
Sure.
so me and Regali are both still in that room and the door is closed.
Yes.
Alright. I would like to try picking up the dead Kenku and then holding it up to the door.
Interesting. I never thought of that myself. All right, I'm going to say no then.
He doesn't have to deal with that. I understand.
Well, just from reading this, it says you have to be a worshiper, and if you are no longer alive, you can't be a worshiper.
But
That's
isn't
how-
I don't know. I
Mirko
thought
a
death was
god?
like a whole act of service for.
Isn't being dead like the most
The
sincere
most
form
worship
of
you make?
worship of this god? God, you better
No,
know, wait.
they're dead.
We're getting too deep. We're getting too deep. We gotta
I
get out
love
of here.
how
on.
you shoot
It's a
out
pull out,
BS
pull
and
out.
then Dennis actually considers it.
All right. So Ember moved up with one of the dead Kenkus in hand. Regali, what do you want to do?
Can I bonus action continue moving my sphere around?
Well, I
Do you wanna-
played Pop Goes the Weasel for Ember while she was holding up the dead Kenku, and it didn't work.
Regali, you do see a very hot flaming sphere coming from the west into this room. And it is right behind you unless you move.
I will get out of the way of the sphere.
Okay.
I don't want to hit
I'm-
Regali with it.
I'm a little concerned because Ember was talking before about eating Kenku. Now she's holding a dead one. She's got a fire here. I don't want to be around cooked Kenku. So I'm going to go make sure the boys are still alive.
Single move or double move?
Single.
You just get to the corner and look north, and you see Orion and Frederick engaged with someone. I'm sorry, look west, which is up. And
Okay.
you see Frederick and Orion are fighting somebody up west, a little bit north.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Orion,
Yes.
it's your turn.
This thing is still alive. And with a 17
Ooh,
and how will I do this? I will backhand it with my right hand to knuckle slap it for nine points of bludgeoning damage.
you have smacked him to the point where he's no longer able to move. And he
Excellent.
falls dead.
Excellent. And I look at Frederick and said, boy, that took a lot longer than it usually does.
Yeah, I mean that guy was. Maybe he was their boss.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was the boss. That's what he was. He was so the Kenku, and that's why it took so long.
Also,
Do I
Dennis-
notice Regali peeking around the corner?
Yeah, I give that to you.
Okay, I'll
Do I notice them discussing, like, why they had such a hard time beating this particular Kenku?
You wouldn't actually know that. You wouldn't know that Orion missed twice earlier because you were still
No,
in
I
the room
wouldn't.
at that
I
point.
wouldn't know that he missed a bunch, but I'm wondering, like, can I roll insight into their conversation right now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
13.
Please tell me that you're going to insult him.
I probably will, but whether or not he'll pick up on the insult will be to be determined.
do hope it's not vicious.
Well, I was gonna ask her something, but I'll just yell down to her. Are you guys okay down there? We're all good up here.
And Frederick and Orion make perception checks.
Are you?
Natural one. Total of 5.
18.
Frederick is distracted by the dancing ill.
Oh, look at him. He's going across the shield. That's so cute.
It's to the point now where you have figured out what one of them running sounds like, what two of them running sounds like, and maybe even what three of them sound like. But what really makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up is the last time you heard this many claws on this floor
Yeah.
was in that room when there were 6.
Okay.
And with that perception roll, you do hear more of them coming.
Oh,
Oof.
which from what direction?
It's hard to tell from you because everything echoes around in here, but the northwest.
Okay.
Alrighty. I got an idea.
You know, Ryan,
Now-
you did such a good job on that one there. There's one back here that's playing peekaboo with Ember if you want.
Speaking of that, back to
Yeah.
Ember, as the door slides open,
I did want to say that I want to have an action ready to just drop this in the doorway when it opens.
Oh, Kenku door block.
Yeah, Kenku doorstop.
All right. So the door opens and you drop your Kenku and he shoots at you. Does a 15 hit you?
I think so.
Because the other one was a
Does-
3. I think
does he get-
15 is what he needs.
Does he get disadvantage because I'm right next to him? Or is he...
Why would he get disadvantage?
I thought you got disadvantage in 5e when you're like doing a range attack, like, or using a ranged weapon, like right up.
I didn't think that applied to handheld weapons. I mean, like
Oh, it might not then.
tiny handheld weapons.
Then probably not.
Yeah, it is disadvantage. Let me roll that.
Ooh.
I mean, we can't be spreading. Oh, yes! I rolled a 13, so with his +3, it's a 16. So I did hit you. I mean, oh, I hit you.
I've taken 8 damage.
I rolled a 2, so that's 5 total.
Okay. I have an owie now.
Yeah, that's the first time you've been hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, and it is your turn to retaliate.
Okay.
He's trying desperately to kick his dead-bodied friend out of the way so he can close the door. The door behind him is closed.
Can I get behind him?
Ooh, I don't know how without grappling him to move him out of your way.
I'll do that.
What's your roll, Monfrere?
My modifier is +3.
Grapple?
I rolled a nat 20.
No! You wrap him up in your giant paws and you switch 5.
I want to
Switch-
shove him into the flaming sphere.
The door is closed behind him, but as you shove him backward, the door magically opens. And, oh, that's right, you swapped. So you're going to push him into the sphere that's just now behind him. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Gotcha.
grab him and then shove him into the sphere that was behind me.
All right. So damage for that.
That is 10 damage. I'm not sure
No.
if he can... Probably gets disadvantage on his reflex save if he's held, right?
I wouldn't assume to give him one because he only had 1 hit point left anyway. So you char this poor guy to death.
But I do have a thought now. Maybe we should keep one of these guys alive for doors.
It's the smell
The smell?
of burning Kenku.
Oh.
It's not pleasant.
Oh. Doesn't smell like delicious chicken wings.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Orion's beating off the Kenkus.
Have they all appeared now?
No, you just... how can I explain this? You get the sense that there were nails or claws sliding on marble, and then they went a different way, but they seem to be coming from the west instead of north of you.
Okay.
Like they changed direction at the last moment.
I'm gonna look at Frederick. I said, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them headed our way. We should probably get back to the ladies because I think we're gonna need all the firepower we can get.
You
And
get going. I got an idea.
What's that?
You get going. I got an idea.
Okay. And I trust my companion, so I will head east down the hallway towards where I saw Regali.
Ild smiles at the mention of firepower.
Okay? Interesting. Frederick, what's on your mind?
All right. So he's heading back. I will kind of take my place in the center of that intersection that we're at,
Yep.
and I'll start channeling energy into my hand and wipe it across my shield, and darkness emanates from me in a 15-foot radius.
Nice.
The smile instantly vanishes. He does not like being in your darkness spell.
I am not a fan of this.
All right. This is what you hear in the darkness when you see one particular Kenku head coming around the corner from the west. It makes this noise and then steps back. Here's what you hear.
Eating some oats.
He's the one who's been stealing from people's lunches.
You figured it out.
Was that a mimic sound, or was he actually eating oats?
Oh, wait. Yeah. So these guys would have been first. All right. Problem number 2 from the north, Frederick. Where did you want to be? Did you want to be
Yeah, that dot at the intersection,
this one or this one?
that one that you're on right now.
This one.
Yes, the lower one.
Okay. So you hear the munching coming from the west, and then you hear this noise coming from the north, which is this direction.
Ugh.
That sounded a little icky.
Well, a little bit icky.
Drinking orange juice from a glass, noisy slurps.
It's a 15-foot radius of magical darkness.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. Okay, I got you. All right. Evidently, they're not willing to enter your darkness. Now, you could see right through it, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, they are not willing to do that. They're not willing to enter your darkness. So they have retreated for the moment. Orion and Regali.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Orion meets Regali
Well,
in the hallway.
we now have a picture of Kate.
Yeah, I know, my tactical camera died,
Uh-oh.
and I have to plug it in and reboot it. Somebody thought the battery would last all this whole session. But...
I had no idea.
All right, so let's stop here.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
All right. Frederick, in 15-foot radius of darkness. Orion and Regali outside the corridor of the first room.
Mm-hmm.
And Ember trying to decide whether or not she wants to cook some wings.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Great
Sure.
progress, guys. We opened a door and kind of cleared one room.
Danger Mouse.
I love Danger Mouse.
I love Danger Mouse. Oh, crumbs, DM.
I do remember Danger.
Do you really?
Yes, oddly. I don't know why. Because I'm not old enough, I don't think, to remember Danger Mouse.
Core DM. I do remember Danger Mouse.
I did not have such things.
Awesome theme song too, by the way.
Uh-huh. Cute.
So this little guy with the glasses and the blue suit, they worked for a secret agency outside MI6 in England, in a pillow box of all things. And he was kind of the logic behind everything that they did. And every once in a while he would just, oh, crumbs, DM.